is right, he could be in to do some serious damage. He looks like he's going to try and bait in his teammates for the shots instead. Refresh with those two picks straight to heads. Nades down will drive Apex and come away. But the Julie's pushed up as well for Shush, getting Zywoo next to a 5 versus 2 scenario. 3 kills untraded by the T-side. Forces Navera does come up with 1 trade, but Apex is dealt with on the front lines, and Navera stands alone in a 1 versus 4. This is going to end up being a pistol to Mad Lions, and a crucial start that they...
A fair bit of map control actually coming in for the Vitality squad. Zywoo is going to try and take some contact out from long and finds a headshot to Hooksy. Now there's an opportunity for a split into B, but there's still 2 players here towards this B-bomb site.
Wrapping around for that Deagle, the SMG should have been enough to take him down with a simple headshot. Smokes up from Roy and try and find his way in. The flashbang perfect for Mitsuta. Takes him out with Navera's assistance. 4 versus 3. Bomb plant will be secured here. Refresh did get the kill on Zywoo, at least taking that back to that player. The SMGs, the automatics coming in. However, the M4 of a core now allowed to chime up. Back to an even standing. Flash over towards the CT entrance. Refresh will try to clear out that position as they continue leaning in. They've got no kits here, so this is going to be a bit of a tough retake, but the nades are placed pretty well. RPK and Masuta down low, taking a face. M4 spray doesn't go well. Refresh finds that trade. 1 player towards Dark and Nubox, and they're tagged up heavily. Refresh comes up with that kill. Apex takes his own right and doubles up to a Vitality than you might expect.
Abs pop coming out from Vitality. 3 players swinging out from the apartments. Hooksy setting up a crossfire. Refresh is still alive towards a mini pit position. He's found a couple of kills and he even makes it a 3rd J. Acorn towards the back of the site trying to chime in, but finally Vitality have got a grasp on the situation, and it's down to the B player Roy to bring this back.
Saw the forced by victory coming in there for Mad Lions, but it seems like he might just get shut down. Roy, a lot of work to do. Takes fight against RPK, wins the headshot. Okay, that's impressive. Fights against Apex, but doesn't land the...
Their economy line is very, very limited. And look at this push from the CTs.
Chameleon for Masuta. Simple kills coming his way. 4K overall. Anti-eco clean up the P2 of the Refresh, trying to get something back here, but missing a shot against Navera. Against Navera. AWP only tight towards the short position. He's timed it so well. Continues to face. Sees 2, but doesn't line up the collab. Mitsuta gets that kill. Still got Refresh here towards Cubby. Have they read his position? Flashes go in and out. They haven't checked the back lines, but Mitsuta still comes up with the frag. And they're still leaning into even more contact. M4 here towards Minipit. 20 seconds. They've got to go here towards the A side. Mitsuta still fragging. Finally, Roy lines up 2, but Navera takes him down. From us on sight of Hooksy. Transfers his spray towards 2 HP players. And 13 seconds for Apex with the M4 in tow, making a lot of noise. Knows that Hooksy somewhere to the side. Switches out to the M4, nade on position. Got to pick out the rifle. He's got a USB in hand! And Apex can round the corner with a banana. 2 players to hold off on it. They'll tag up RPK. Tag up Apex as well. Sees at the swing. No, they get that kill. And then for the follow-up as well. Yeah, 3 picks, nice and easy.
Yeah, simple stuff coming out from Vitality. And for Mad Lions, I'm still sort of drawing back to that last round, Jane. I'm thinking, was that just a good read or signs of desperation going into Inferno? Because they have not been able to get off to a good start.
Start costing them here on the CT forces. They've already cost them 5 rounds. Trying to force their way forward in. Flashbangs keeping them blind. They get up.
Want to try and contest towards the top of Banana. Rather than just falling back and playing passive on B, they're actually looking to see if they can find a little bit more. And they've been able to do so. Navera finding an entry. Roy with the trade. So man advantage is still going the way of the CT side. And finally for Vitality, they're in a situation where they're on the back foot.
Import standing, smokes up to that cross. Hooksy catches Apex at the edge of it. Should know that there's 1 player close here from Roy. Face up, spray goes awkward and misses bullets. And
nades down towards Banana does grant them control, and Hooksy's trying to go aggro.
Sees RPK, that flashbang from Roy's timing is awkward though. Catches his teammate for it, and that's a frag you don't want to see going the way of the T side. AK still set here towards that first boost, hearing a lot of footsteps, flashed out blind, not being seen. RPK catches him in the end. The perfect flash timing from Vitality, and they will look to boost even further up. RPK, 3 kills to dismantle the whole round for Mad Lions. This is a 6th for the T side.
And what a response too, after Mad Lions won that last round with 4 players staying alive. The flashes.
Not quite.
But outside of that, he's not really known to pick up the enemy peel too often.
Oh, caught off by RPK, so that AWP drops.
Read here. Is Vitality going to commit to this B site? And, well, 40 seconds left on the clock. They don't have a massive amount of time. A-Core, nice shot to find the first. Roy starts to clear out the top banana position. And A-Core actually finds a follow-up. Now there's a response coming in. Mad Lions have found the opening man advantage.
How much through the wall? He had no idea. Now the apps pop with the split in. Going to leave it all to Shush to defend against it. Navira going to flash his way forward. Will Shush get caught by this? No, he won't. He takes that fight, and Masuta still wins it out. I don't know how he finds these entries, but he's just a god in this game. Taking over for Shox. He obviously subbed out earlier on. The core unable to land his flicks back here. The bomb's got to get planted by Zaiwu. A 3-on-3 retake. Masuta is low. Mad Lions have a slight advantage going into this, but they're locked out of the A site.
Now, they know that A-Core's coming in from Library, but do they know about where the positions are for the other two players? Navira having a very aggressive angle around the short position, and Refreshers coming in, Shadow being seen. Navira does capitalize on the kill, and Roy's got to try and swing out from the apartments, but Masuda is backing up Zaiwu. And for Vitality, finding their 7th, what a response to think as well. They found the opening pick onto Hooksy. The Mad
Vitality not missing a beat from the T side of the last map up. Oh, continuing even further, Zaiwu getting that pick on Shush, not letting anything go the way of Mad Lions.
No, they're not. And what I love too is even when they've got opening man advantages, they're not just playing really reckless and playing really aggressive. They're slowing it down. A-Core's able to find a really great pick onto RPK. He's been doing wonders with this AWP out towards the B side, but it looks like it's the pressure in towards A. Hooksy with the deagle needs to try and do some damage here. He's got teammates to try and back him up on rotation, but he can't find anything on the side.
Overwhelmed by the rifles and the numbers of Vitality. Second AK has been picked up by Roy, and it looks like that might just be a case of save calling him. How do you come back from this situation?
Look, I think a change-up needs to come through. Whether they're running double orbs again onto Hooksy, just trying to the CT side that's been consistent.
Well, let that speak volumes to the rest of the players right there. Couldn't land a shot off of this one. Refresh trying to see if he can force an issue, and there it is. 3 kills. They've had enough. Mad Lions. Getting a couple of good frags back here. RPK finds a trade at the least. Zaiwu gets a core. Swings back on Hooksy. Does a ton of damage. RPK trying to see if he can find a swing, but no, Hooksy comes up.
Now, for Mad Lions, that might be one of the rounds that you try once and you don't do again, unless they do want to try and go for it again, Jay.
This time they'll come out worse for it. Roy first to fall, just straight it back as Zaiwu doubles up and deals.
That secondary kill came in just so damn quickly, and there's nothing you can do against that. Refresh with the NWP does at least find a pick towards the apartments, but it's a lean over towards this B-bomb site. Hooksy's alone, can't even find anything. 6 shot coming out from RPK, instant save has to come through. And for Mad Lions, it's, look, they tried to mirror what happened in that previous round, and unfortunately the outcome is completely different. A 9th will be going the way of the Vital.
Way to anyway way to come back out. I've got to at least get something here in the CT hub. If they can recover a 9-6, then maybe they're
back in.
And flashes over into the banana position. The T's going to try and force forward. Ooh. That's a good shot from a core. Back out to the new box, plays a passive angle reader, receives, shot missed out on the second player. Masuta's blind though, and a core can get that frag back. Roy with a very good flash in 5v3, but he needs more active support here to the bomb site. Tagged to 23.12, still forces forward, captures RPK, and gets Zaiwu as well. A core
for so long, they molly him out towards new box. He puts a smoke down, flashes out, he plays around it, even gets further aggressive, buys time for the rotations, but the rotations don't even need to do anything. Navira, there's so much money on this T side that all he's trying to...
Execution is coming in now for Vitality. Players popping out, flashing for Hooks again, try to catch him blind, but RPK knows where he is. M4 bursts through, drops Zaiwu, but RPK comes up with 2. And Mad Lions have to go for the retake at this stage. Is this far late into the half, and they don't really have much of a choice.
They want to try and go in for a quick defuse. They're actually going to go and try and go for this.
Oh my god. Refresh on the bomb right now. They're going to get the kills.
Done it.
No way! Mad Lions with a last second retake have pulled it off. Well, they can't save. It's round 15. Going to force the issue at this stage. Roy getting RPK to drop 9.
It certainly could be. How do they make that happen though? Because they've already lost RPK. Oh, Navira.
A site defense smokes the ready incendiaries up to the left-hand side. That Moto smoke, missed shot from a core. Second face does catch Masuta. Shush drops a core still here with the orb. Backups on the way as Refresh drops Apex and the beyond for Mad Lions.
This is a chance for Navera to really show Vitality what he's got to offer. 1 versus 2 clutch. For the ace at this point. Refresh, blind off angle. AWP out to the apartments. And Navera starting to reposition on the side. Looks out towards Moto. Doesn't see anything. Trying to get some information. Draw the CTs out. He's heard the footsteps coming out from Refresh. But the AWP is going to find the shot. So the 6th round going the way for Mad Lions. Going towards the end of the second half, Jay. What a response from Mad Lions. But we're going to go to a short break. The second half is
backed up here for Vitality. 1 player back in the pit position. 1 player on site. A 3rd to rotate the city. Utility coming in, and Navera beautifully shuts down the opening kill of the round. Masuta also there on site, sees 2 players. They drop down towards mini pit. Navera's doing a great job of dealing with them though. Shush finally takes him down. Masuta drops that bomb, looking for another good kill. He's on for a 3k, and Shush is locked out, backed up literally into a corner, gets that frag at long last, but 3 more CTs to deal with, 3 points of health to get them down. This should be a clean up here for Vitality. And I'll tell you what, though, 2 players on defensive, so it's their best chance to hit and try and get some sort of a bomb plant in. It's a burst through from Apex and ZywOo, though, and it's easily cleaned up there by the FAMAS. ZywOo with 2 themselves towards the A side. 2 are held away from the side directly, leaving Masuta is the only player that may have to defend against. Nice incendiary, good damage to Roy. RPK pops forward of the smoke and gets taken out by Hooksy, leaving Masuta as the main man of the defensive. They are heavily tagged here on T, and Hooksy will fall for it. Roy eventually goes down, and Masuta playing so well on his A play, but finally Shush and Refresh come up with the trades, and ZywOo and Apex on rotate from B will be here to try and shut down the retake. ZywOo gets taken out though, leaving Apex in a 1-on-3 scenario. A-Core close towards Boiler should be first casualty of this face. The bomb plant can come through though, and Shush and Refresh are ready.
It's down to the clutch to come out from Apex, being spotted out from Refresh to find his 7 executions. And the set piece is in against Vitality. 3 players to defend them here. The spray through and Navera gets that first kill. RPK traded. Navera still holding back for a secondary frag. 2 HP for Hooksy. Desperately trying to catch up Navera. At some point, he comes up good to do damage, but A-Core gets that kill back to return. Navera still on site. 3 kills to his name. Makes it a quadra. So well. Shush burning the 36 points of health. Nades on against Hooksy. Apex to get that opening kill against Roy. It's an eco. Out towards CT.
Burst through, there's ZywOo and Apex, 2 frags, A-Core trades back. Catches 1 here to try and get the bomb plant in, but ZywOo still known towards the new box. They're going to try rapping against him, get that frag back from the M4, should be able to deal with it relatively well. And indeed he does. A-Core last man standing. And at this stage, even if he gets ZywOo, it's probably going to be traded back by Navera, so no chance for a bomb. You know, they've got the AKs to deal with, but, you know, with the situation at hand, you know, the push is coming through from the T side, and the enemy is still dealing them damage. That nade from Navera, assisted by RPK Spray, gets the secondary kill. Rory traded back by Masuta.
Forward, crossfire being set between 3 players. Nade placement is just absolutely perfect. And even just the spam through the smoke means that now...
Well, so they probably know where he is. Facing up further, flash is turned away. Gets that shot on Apex, that's a good way in, but back turn towards ZywOo, and utility in hand as M4. Swing.
Util coming up, this time a little bit long range. Navera puts the molly down towards the long position. They just peek in, look at the damage, and he's finding Jay. He gets a 3k, does so much work, and now it's all down to A-Core and Refresh to try and bring back a 2 versus 4.
Ripped apart, burst through, Refresh can't get anything. A-Core drops with the bomb at CT spawn, and this is going to be map a match point for Vitality. Mad Lions destroying everything. Coming in, Molotov's back down to the back lines. Plenty of Molotovs as well. My force issue back on ZywOo and Apex. He's going to get forced forward. There comes the kill for Shush. Further smokes out to block off the mollies. And ZywOo got to get a pick back here. Falls back to passive. Nice nade onto the center of mass of the T side line. But A-Core takes him down to a 5v3. And it looks like Mad Lions will stay alive for another good round.
And what an exit to come out from Mad Lions. We saw a mass utility. No one going down. Yes, a lot of damage has been done to this T side, but at this point, it's all survival. How many rounds can they bring it back until Vitality gets to 16? I mean, thinking about...
Do a refresh or try find something out here, but no contact aggressive from Vitality. They know they don't have to go aggressive. They can just play this down to start a game. And when out of the back of that, and they stacks in a refresh, kicks things off.
One of the first times we've actually seen Vitality go aggressive, Jay, and they're trying to take this banana control. Look how aggressive ZywOo is, and he can drop this bomb from Hooksy, and he does! 2 kills going the way of the CT side, and they start to back off now. Mad Lions, it's all falling apart.
Core's been seen, Apex takes him down. Roy comes up with that kill next up. 2 standing for Mad Lions here. The bomb on the back of Roy. Shush there from mid to come up and back him up here. Molotovs Force one player back out of the corner. Roy seen does get the drive-by on Zywoos.
Navira's waiting for aggression, and if Roy goes further forward, he's got the bomb. He could drop it, Jay.
This is a disaster push. It gets taken out by Navira. He saw Shush as well. All the info they need to play with the bomb plant faked. One's going to try force the kill back on RPK. Sees the man, sprays through, takes him down, secures the plant. But this one, Navira still set with the orb. Will start to round the corner. Shush going to isolate these 1v1s, and the pistol comes out. Burst through on the shoulder base. Navira seen taken out by Masuta. Pushes in from the same angle and gets the kill and the round together. Vitality 16-8 on Inferno. 2-0 above Mad Lions. And they'll be progressing on.